Okay. Think we are good to go. What is going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with my last NFL pick stream of the year. One game to go. This Sunday, Super Bowl 60, as we got the New England Patriots out of the AFC and the Seattle Seahawks out of the NFC. Wow. Easy though. After this Sunday, there's no more football until August. And you already know it'll be here before you know it. Right? What's up, Jacob? Jacob is still on cloud nine after the Cavaliers acquired James Harden. Still shocks me right now. It's like, damn, we really got James Harden? It's freaking nuts. Never thought I'd see that happen in my life. But here we are. So here's how this is going to go. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this game. I'm going to go over each team's history in the Super Bowl. Of course, I'm going to talk a little bit about how each team got here. And then I'm going to compare both sides of the ball, meaning Patriot offense versus the Seahawks defense, and then vice versa, and give my thoughts on who I think has the advantage at each spot. And then I'm going to wrap it all up with my pick. So probably maybe 15, 20 minutes if that. It won't be a long stream. It's not going to be an hour like my last stream was, because I got to get my Cavs and Clippers game stream set up. So I don't want to be sitting up here at 3 a.m. freaking making a thumbnail while I'm struggling to stay awake. Right? So, what's up, Daniel? I'm Daniel. Back at it again with 2 comments. Ooh, must be a big day. He commented twice. Anyways, we're going to start off with each team's history in the Super Bowl. So, in fact, this year was the first year they made since they damn near had almost the same ride too. Except that year they faced the Panthers and Packers. This year it was the Niners and Rams. They had to go through their own freaking division just to get back to the Super Bowl. That's crazy. Now you look at the Patriots side. They are 6-5 in this Super Bowl. Of course, all 6 of those wins coming with Tom Brady. Their last trip came in 2018 against the Rams, where they won 13-3 in what I called one of the most boring Super Bowls I've watched. Very low scoring. Not much happened. Not much at all. And I think this is going to be a fun game overall. How'd they get here? It's simple. The Seahawks took care of, they took care of the Niners. And then the Rams, like I said, they beat them pretty good. They kicked the crap out of San Francisco. That game was over after kickoff because Rashid Shaheed took the opening kick to the crib. From that point on, it was all Seahawks. And then they had some trouble with the Rams, but alas, the Seahawks won. And the Patriots, they had some trouble, let's just say. Chargers gave them a little bit of some fits, right? But they won 16-3. Texans gave them a hell of a fight. Patriots won 28-16. And then they escaped against Jarrett Stidham and the Broncos 10-7. Now, leading score, or leading, I guess, stat leaders for each team. Sam Darnold, 4,048 passing yards on 323 of 477 passing, 25 touchdowns, 14 interceptions. And then, of course, you have Drake May, 354 for 492, 4,394 yards passing, 31 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. On the ground, you have K9 Kenneth Walker, 221 carries, 5 touchdowns on 1,027 yards. And then, of course, you have my guy, Pastor Trey. Once again, if the Patriots win this Super Bowl, I've already said it before, I will try and find and purchase a jersey like the one I have of Jackson Smith and Jigba for the Patriots. Henderson, Buckeyes, Patriots. And I'm going to try to get a national championship patch and a Super Bowl patch for each side. Yep, because he's a Buckeye, and I love my Buckeyes, you know. Trey, though, 180 carries, 911 yards, rushing, 9 touchdowns. Through the air, of course, you have my dog, JSN, for the Seahawks, 119 receptions, 1,793 receiving yards, 10 touchdowns. And then Stephon Diggs, 85 receptions, 1,013 yards, 4 touchdowns. Leonard Williams has 7 sacks, leading the Seahawks. Harold Landry leads the Patriots with 8.5. And then tackles, that's Ernest Jones, the 4th, with 126. And Robert Spillane has 97. Of course, both teams won their conference and their division. So they already have some banners going up. And they're trying to add one more. And then, of course, we get to the stat part. Well, I guess the betting part. Seattle currently is 4.5-point favorites. The over-under is 45.5. And the money line for Seattle is minus 238. And for the Patriots is plus 195. So, it's lit. What's up, Larry? Haven't seen you in a while. Boop 'em. You know you're an OG of the channel when you remember that. Boop 'em. Man, that's crazy. Oh, those days were fun. Good times. Good times. Now, of course, before I get into my pick, we got to compare each side of the ball for each team. Patriots offense versus the Seahawks defense. Of course, you have the quarterback, May, running back, Stevenson and Henderson, tight end, Hooper Pooper, and CJ Dupree. Receiving course, very good though. Booty, Hal Williams, Efton Chisholm, Mac Hollins, Stephon Diggs, and Demario Douglas for the Patriots. Up front, protecting Drake May, Will Campbell, Jared Wilson, Garrett Bradbury, Mike Onwenu, and then Morgan Moses. So very solid offense. Very good offense. Josh McDaniels, of course, is running the show there at the offensive coordinator. He knows what he's doing. He's been there, done that. Very formidable offense. It's going to be tough, but the Seattle Seahawks defense is definitely up for the task. Up front, D-Law in the Super Bowl. First year with Seattle. How about that? Byron Murphy, Leonard Williams, of course, Uchenna Nwosu, Drake, Thomas, Ernest Jones, Devin Witherspoon. In the secondary, of course, you have Witherspoon, Julian Love. Seahawks, they got Rashid Shaheed, and Michael Dixon and Jason Myers doing the business. You got to go Seahawks special teams. I trust those special teams way more, especially with Shaheed. He's an electric factory. I mean, they both are. But he's even more of one, to be honest. But yeah, I got to go Seahawks special teams to break the ice. Now, going on 16 minutes. What's up, Rays? Break the ice. Break the tie. Seahawks. Duh. I lost my train of thought. No, let's get to my pick. Keeping this nice and short. considering the circumstances. Both teams have been here before. They're both coached really well by a coach named Mike. McDonald versus Vrabel, of course. Who am I going to roll with here? You know, I would love to see the Patriots do it because they get 7, and that would piss off Steeler fans. But I'm going to go Seahawks. Seahawks edge out the Patriots. I'm going to say final score. Seahawks are going to win this game 24-21 on the foot of Jason Myers. So there you have it, guys. There's my final pick of the season. Keeping it short and sweet for you. Give me the Seahawks to win this game. And I'm going to say the Patriots cover. So they lose by less than 4.5. Give me the Seahawks by a field goal. And, yeah. So with that, another season of picks comes to a close. It'll be weird sitting here on a Tuesday night, not doing my pick streams until probably August, unless I decide not to do them anymore. Which, of course, like I said before, I will definitely make up my mind if I'm going to keep doing these or not. Because these are fun, but man, it takes a lot out of me. You know. But another season is over. Before you know it, I'll be back here doing my free agency stuff. So that's why I always say, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell. Because before you know it, free agency will be here. Quicker than you can imagine. So, that's all I got for this live stream, everybody. Again, give me the Seahawks to win this game. I'm going to put it in the description. I'm going to sign, seal, and deliver it for real this time. So I can't come back and change my pick. You got Seahawks 34-31. Okay. Yeah, give me the Seahawks to win this game. And that's all I got. So shout out to any Seahawks fans watching. Good luck to your team on Sunday. And hopefully we get a banger. So with that being said, I'm Crazy Dog. And that's it for another season of Picks streams. I'll be back eventually for some other stuff. Who knows? But again, I'll be live tomorrow night around this time. I'll probably be almost wrapping up the stream as the Cavs face the Clippers. Could we see James Harden tomorrow? I doubt it. But on the bright side, we're going to get Dennis Schroeder and Keon Ellis, though. Then we'll see what other moves are made. Approaching about 36 or so hours before the deadline. It's crazy. So yeah, with that being said, I'm Crazy Dog. Have a good rest of your night. Harden got traded from that top comment from Jacob. What's up, Brandon? Yeah, he got traded. Yep. LOL, that's funny. But I'll see you guys later. Go Cavs, of course. Go Browns. Off season's almost here. Can't believe it. You know, that's a wild way to find out. Right? It's like these players that find out they got traded on Twitter. That's tough, man. Finding out that you got traded on social media. Yeah, the Blue Jackets won again, too. They all won 3-0 over the Devils. So that's late. They're 9-1 in their last 10 games. Freaking insane. Oh, Blackhawks. Okay. But yeah, with that being said, I'll see you guys tomorrow night for Cavs and Clippers. And then I'll be live on Thursday at 4:30 for the NBA trade deadline. If anything's left by then. So with that being said, I'm Crazy Dog. I don't know. Probably Saturday if I had to guess, Jacob. I don't think it'll be tomorrow. Probably Saturday. So we'll see. But with that being said, go Browns. And I'll see you guys tomorrow night for Cavs and Clippers. And then Thursday, 4:30 for the NBA trade deadline. And of course, if the Caps make any moves before then, I'll be live or I might go make a video. We'll see. But with that being said, have a good rest of your night. I'm out before I just keep going. Just keep going and going and going. Be like Jey Uso. No, no, no. No running it back. Nope. Yeet. Bye-bye. Go Browns. I'm out. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Four letters. One word. Yeet. You think Harden makes his debut against the Kings? Probably. Yep. We'll see, though. Bye-bye. Yeah.